Now, most South Africans don't know this, and that's exactly why it worked. During apartheid, there was a secret psychological warfare unit called STRATCOM, short for Strategic Communications. It didn't just spread propaganda, it engineered perception. Now, what STRATCOM really was, STRATCOM was a full-scale state operandus, not posters, not speeches, an entire department of the strategic branch detected to shaping how South Africans think, feel, remember, and define reality. They planted stories, they planted journalists, and they forged letters. They created scandals, they infiltrated communities, they manufactured entire narratives out of thin air. By the late 1980s, STRATCOM was running over 40 operations at once. Now, who STRATCOM targeted? People assume propaganda was only aimed at white South Africans. No, the apartheid government knew white minds were already loyal. STRATCOM targeted black South Africans. They created divisions inside liberation movements. They sowed distrust between leaders. They made communications suspicious of each other. Now, they attacked black unity from inside out. Their goal was simple. If you cannot break the body, break the mind. This is very important. Now, Steve Biko warned us decades ago, the most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. STRATCOM was the practical execution of that weapon. Here's the real genius and the real danger. STRATCOM didn't only lie, it controlled definitions because the one who controls the words defines the world. They taught the public to call freedom fighters terrorists, oppression complaining, protest violence, police killings maintaining order, stolen land, heritage, white fear, national interest, black resistance, communist infiltration. They rewrote the dictionary of the country. And this didn't stay inside South Africa only. STRATCOM influenced global journalism. They fed misinformation to foreign press, diplomats, and governments. That's why the world saw apartheid as a conflict instead of a crime. That's why Mandela remained on the US terrorist watch list until 2008. STRATCOM shaped the way the world interpreted black liberation itself. And here's the part the people need to understand. STRATCOM did not die in 1994, the department shut down, but the narrative survived. When someone says stop living in the past, black people can't govern, whites built the country, the ANC ruined everything, apartheid wasn't that bad, they are not speaking original thoughts, they're repeating STRATCOM. And this is why we must study STRATCOM today, because if you don't understand how your worldview was engineered, you'll mistake programming for personal opinion. STRATCOM shows us something simple, all right? If you don't define your reality, your oppressor will define it for you, and they will define it against you. Understand the system, break the spell, rewrite the language, reclaim the truth.